Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Dr. Stone. We're now on season 1, episode 11, which is called Clear World. So the last episode, we saw Senku and the new guy, whose name just slipped right out of my head. They have formed kind of a loose alliance now. He's part of Tsukasa's camp, and he was sent out to go and spy on this new village just to see, first of all, if there's any worries for Tsukasa, but more importantly, Tsukasa has a sneaking suspicion that Senku may possibly still be alive. He doesn't want to believe it, but he knows that it's possible. But anyway, this young spy was thankfully drawn in by the power of science and the idea of progress, and has decided to lie to Tsukasa and say that Senku was not alive and that this village had nothing for them to worry about. And we ended that episode with him going back there and telling Tsukasa that. We found out that in Tsukasa's camp, he has revived quite a few people already, and most of them are, in my opinion, they look like they're all thugs. And so he's really trying to just get a very strong, physical, and probably not that intelligent group of people together. And I only say, not that I'm saying strong people are not intelligent, but just more that I don't think that Tsukasa wants people who are going to question him or necessarily desire to have more than the very simple life that he thinks that humanity should have going forward. So I'm ready to get into this episode, so let's do that. But just before I do, a reminder that I do a lot of different reactions here on this channel, also to a lot of animes or other animes other than this one. So if you would like to support me and my goal of getting to 20K in the new year, please go ahead, hit that subscription button as well as the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. That's why my thumb, you see my brain just went ahead of me there? Anyways, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and leave some comments below. I appreciate it a lot. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right about now. That's right, combat training, so they have to fight for Ruby's love. Okay, and that is? Ah, glass is helpful. But we have to store that medicine somewhere. That's true. All the beakers are still made out of glass and plastic, but that's a whole other process. I don't think she wants her true face shown. I was about to say, this is a choice. What was that? Did she do that on purpose? Or is it just looking like that because it's been stuck in a melon for years? That is very interesting. As somebody who wore glasses at one point, I completely understand what it's like when you have to squint to see the board or squint to see TV. That's where the glasses. It's right in the name. It's not. Well, they don't solve everything, but it definitely helps. Well, yes, but no. I really like the way he said that it's not a defect, it's just different. It's interesting that they bring that up because it's something we take for granted in our society, that for so many centuries, people literally had to see the world through fuzz, or, you know, you had to be like a foot away, and that was just life for them. And then, you know, the fact that we just are able to have something as simple as reading glasses, or, you know, glasses for nearsightedness, farsightedness, stigmatism. We are very, very fortunate. Sand. Okay. I knew it was sand that makes glass, but I don't know the details of it at all. Although I saw a TikTok the other day that showed how they make mirrors, and that was very fascinating. Okay. Senku-chan, we're gonna need to get your endurance up, bro. What is that indeed? They're nerding out. It's beautiful. The only thing that sucks about this is that Taiju would be really helpful for this. He's needlessly strong, as they like to say in these shows. Oh, not the reading test. Aw. Speaking of which, when's the last time you saw your optometrist? If you're due for an appointment, you better get on it. Not at all. Just a bunch of fuzz. The face is so extra. Stop it. Can we actually get her glasses though? This melon. All that clarity of vision for it to be blurred by tears. Aw, Senku's very sentimental despite his disposition. Valiant attempt. It's like, it's because you're a girl, right? The fuzzy sickness. So he too can't see. Got it. These glasses are going to be clutch. Nearsightedness or farsightedness is nothing to do with weakness. And it's clearly affecting your depth perception. I agree with the chemistry set. Oh, come on. Suiko wants to be useful, okay? She's fine with it. What else is she doing in that village? Clearly nothing. Yay! I actually went to a glass blowing class, and it was really fun. I would definitely do it again. Okay. Where did he even make that jacket? And now roll it. Roll it. Quickly. Okay, well, it takes time. Because I learned that in that class. It's not as easy as they make it look. It takes a lot of practice. Yeah, that's how we learn. Or do you have one in your village? Someone who might have a adept, what's what you were looking for? Who might be adept at this, sorry. Did you just kidnap an old man, sir? Yes. Does he look like a little Yoda? Kinky rope play? Interesting choice of words. He's a craftsman. Audacity! Are you sure? I think when you see it, your craftsmanship's not going to allow you to walk away. Look at his face. Blubber. Interesting. Okay, sure. I think you can untie him now, because now he's going to lose it over how badly you guys are messing this up. Exactly. That's what happens when you're passionate about something. You can't sit still. Exactly. Exactly. He knows what's up. Let him out. Sir, you were hiding all that? We'll leave it up to you. Senku's he's mildly shocked, but also slightly aroused. Yeah, but the craftsmanship will transfer. We need them, thank God. Thank God they exist. Because there's a lot of us out there that never live to our true potential for many, many reasons. Wow. Acquired. Mission accomplished. He's like, I'm just feeling nostalgic. Leave me a minute. Just leave me alone for a minute. That just hit me. Do we know where their parents are? Because I don't think all those kids were all orphans when this petrification happened. So I'm just wondering where the parents are, because that should be a concern, a very valid concern if Tsukusa's around. Calm down. They've only got one dish so far. You're gonna get sick of it. I know. Have some ramen. You're gonna have to start making candy soon, Senku. Maybe some chocolate or something to keep them motivated. Can someone please, I need him to actually, I need Ginro to tell. I need him to tell on Kinro right now that he can't see, so we can get him some glasses immediately. Sir, you terrify me. He reminds me of, the sword maker in, Demon Slayer. How everyone thought he was all small and timid, but he was actually ripped. It was. I mean, yeah, if you got the blueprint, it's just the mass manufacture. Although most of those things should still exist. That's the nice thing. Petrification wouldn't affect things that are inanimate. other than lack of upkeep.
先がキラッキラに光ってたら目がぼやぼやの勤労でも間合いがつかみやすくて練習になる。
I think it's a good idea.
ほら金の槍と銀の槍やっぱりいるん
It's
じゃ
into
ないの？
reggae music all of a sudden. This show is so random.
君の言い方を借りればまず100億%金銀の
Yes,
槍が
but
欲しい
still it might help if the shiny object helps him.
くれるんじゃないかなって。そしたらマグマなんてちょちょいのちょいって。
You gotta give him credit for the sales pitch.
死ぬほど高えぞ
Are you ready to die for that spear?
マックスエリアでてめえの命を
Why does he always make this face? You wonder why people think science is evil, sir. Well, he seems pumped. That is the right attitude to have. Just in case. All right, guys. Well, that was a very cute episode. Science Kingdom still moving along. We're now moving on to creation of glass, which makes sense because in science, even today, glass is still used to hold chemicals, things that are too dangerous for human hands to touch, or that will eat through other things that are more malleable, like clay. And so we also saw that it helped with good old-fashioned vision problems that have been around since the dawn of time. As I was saying in the episode, it's amazing how we take little things like that for granted. If you are someone who has any type of vision impairment, glasses, there's thankfully glasses for just about every issue that there is for vision, whether it's farsighted, short-sighted, stigmatism, or even if your eyes have vision degenerated, like there's just so many different things that can help you with being able to see and see the world clearly. They're even developing glasses now that can help you if you're colorblind, to be able to see the world with a full spectrum of colors. So it's amazing what science has done to help us with these things that so many people had to, as I said in the past, live with. Like imagine having your entire world only be visible to maybe a foot or two in front of your face. I mean, I thankfully don't have that issue, but for people who do, like I have lots of friends who without their glasses or without surgery, they would have been lost. So yeah, it's the little things that we take for granted in our society that science has brought us over the thousands of years of trial and error. And as I was saying in the episode, I'm so thankful that there are people who have minds that work that way, that look at problems and think of scientific ways to solve them or creative ways to do it, because that's why we are where we are with all the wonderful things that we enjoy, is because there were people who saw something that they wanted to solve or create an opportunity where it didn't exist, and their minds just kept working until they figured it out. And yeah, I love how this show keeps bringing out how important science has, what an important role science has played in humanity's development. And again, just for a lot of the things we're enjoying today. And we see that also Kinro, yes, Kinro apparently also has a vision problem. And this is one of the reasons why, as they say, he has such a fierce look all the time, is because he can't see. My guy is literally, it looks like he's got the same issue with, he's farsighted, I think it is, right? Nearsighted is when you can't see. I always get that mixed up. I might be wrong, but isn't nearsighted where things that are close to you are okay, but distance is a problem? And then farsighted is you can see things further away, but I can't remember how it works. But anyways, his issue is that he can't really see things at a distance, and that's why his depth perception is off. And we see that that is one of the reasons why the gorilla girl, as they call her, is whipping his butt, because he can't see her far attacks coming. So anyways, he's too proud to admit the fact that he has this issue. But if he did, we see that, Senku could have made him a pair of glasses, which would help him a lot. But hopefully between now and when he actually has to do the ground belt, they'll figure it out. But it looks like even having a shiny object for him to focus on might help him. We'll have to see. But either way, we're seeing how the problems of this world are getting solved slowly by the continuation of science. And we even saw Senku get a little bit emotional, looking back to the memory when his father bought him all that science equipment so that he could encourage him in his passion for science. And as I said, that kind of brought up a thought for me around the parents of this world. We haven't heard Senku talk about it or Taiju talk about it. We did hear Yurahisa say something about it. She was saying that she was thinking of her family, but we have no idea where these parents could be if they're still alive. And it doesn't look like Senku's been looking for his family yet. So that's definitely going to become an issue, I think, with Tsukasa on this mission to take out everybody who's not a teenager. But I think that's definitely a heavy topic to deal with later on. For now, as we saw, as Senku brought out, the main goal is to get to a place where they're going to be in a position to even go up against Tsukasa when that time comes. And so far things are going quite well. And I really love them bringing in the old man who's the craftsman, coming in to help them with the glass. And again, showing how if you're passionate for something, you just can't. No matter what your head might be telling you, your heart's going to pull you to do what you want to do. So yeah, another fun episode as always with this show. I enjoyed it a lot, and I do hope that you enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love to this video, and we will see you in the next one.